morning, friends, and welcome back to Emily on a Whim. I am Emily. I am a collector of many hobbies and I collect them on a whim. I'm a crafter, I'm a reader. Welcome to this place. This is the monthly project wrap-up. I'm doing one for April. A little bit late, we're into May already, but I'm also going back even further to March. I did not make one of these for March because I vlogged. And in that moment, I thought, do I need to do one of these? I've already showed you guys everything that I was working on, but I didn't actually talk about them in detail. So now I'm kind of itching to go backwards. So we're gonna start with March, move on to April, and I've got even a few teasers of what I've been up to in May, just to kind of show you guys what has been happening. So first off, in March, I finished a whole bunch of new bookmarks. They're now at cardinalyarn.ca. It's my lovely friend Amy's shop. I had a lot of fun working on this collection. It was bright colors, flower patterns. I really enjoyed working on this and they just make me so happy. They make me feel summery, springy summery, and yeah. So I finished those off right away and that felt really good. They're in Amy's shop until the end of May, and then I'll be pulling them and putting them into my consignment store. So if you're interested, I'll leave the links down below. But yay, I love a good bookmark. The next thing I got going throughout the month was working on dishcloths. Now these I do have for consignment. Just pull one up here. And I just did a whole bunch of them. They're easy, so easy to work on, especially in the car. So since I go back and forth between different things, I always have one of these on the go. So I made a whole bunch for consignment. Let me see if I can pull them all up here. There we go. So again, some more happy, summery, bright colors. So happy. And I got word that all of my gray ones are gone. So I have to make a whole bunch of gray dishcloths too. So I'll be working on that in May. Another thing that I worked on in March was my little mini tapestries. And they make me so happy. Hold on up here. I love them so much. So these will be going for consignment as well. And this is the Bargello needlepoint craft. So same as the bookmarks is the Bargello needlepoint, and then the dishcloths were knitted. I don't know if I said that. And the last one, but definitely not least, there. So I really love working on the tapestries. They make me feel, I don't know, it's like medieval because I'm working on something called tapestry and I'm hanging up and it's fiber and it's fun. But I feel like they're also so very modern as well. Like, look how cute they are. But yeah, so that was March. That was what I got up to in March. Now I'm trying to think for the month of April now. I have only one project here and I'm wondering if that is even correct. Am I forgetting something? What am I forgetting? Oh well, it will come to me, I'm sure. But for the month of April, I worked on a whole bunch of, now they're not done, so don't judge them too yet, but a whole bunch of mini dragons. So they don't have their wings, they don't have their arms, they don't have their eyes or anything. But I have a whole bunch of these beautiful bodies waiting to go. I started working on a couple of limbs in the beginning of May and then I paused because I wanted to film this and make it as accurate as possible. So I've got so many things going on. Here is one that I worked on in May just to get his little arms on. And I made a whole bunch of wings too, which are, that's probably what I was thinking about, is that I made a whole bunch of wings. But yeah, I've got a whole bunch of these, again for consignment. These are gonna go to medieval markets this summer, and I'm really excited. And I just kind of picked out yarn from my stash, all the little ball leftovers that I had throughout the years. Here's another one with arms. So these will be cute. I'm hoping at the end of the May, you will see all their dragon potential and it'll be really fun. But it was a blast working on these. It was really fun going through my yarn and having my kids help me pick out the colors that we needed. But yeah, so bunch of little dragons. And this is crochet. I have the pattern, I'll also put it down below. This is from, I cannot remember her name, but I loved it. It started off as a Dino pattern, and then she made modifications to turn it into a dragon. So I'm doing most of the modifications. I'm not doing the spikes down the back. I think it'll be plenty with the wings and with the horns. And then of course I'm doing my favorite crocheted eyeball tutorial that I keep talking about here on this channel. And I of course will link that down below too. So this is what I got up to in April. And it's so much fun. Okay, now for the beginning of May. It has been raining here a lot. I have needed some flower power. So I started working on a couple of dishcloths, and of course I'll show these more in depth at the end of the month's video. But I just wanted to show you now that I'm working on some flower dishcloths just to give variety to my knitted ones. And again, just working on a whole bunch of cotton yarn that I have. This is crocheted, just to make really fun colorways. So I'll share more about that at the end of the month, but that's what I've been doing the last few days. I've been getting some limbs on some dragons, as well as working on a much larger dragon, which there's not much to see here. He kind of looks like a duck face right now, but this is going to be what I call a big baby dragon. But in comparison, like look, these little guys versus this big massive guy. So yeah. So dragon and unicorn season is upon us, so that is what I've been working on. It's so funny, looking around my projects, it doesn't feel like a lot. It doesn't feel like I've been up too much, but I have. It takes work to build all of this, and I'm pretty proud of myself. So yeah, I'll link all the patterns down below. The knitted dishcloths, I have a little video that kind of talks about how I make them, so I'll post that. The big large dragon is from this book, which I've linked before, but I'll put it on the screen again. That's awesome. The baby dragon is not, it's from a website, which I will link down below. So I'll put that there. And then the flower power dishcloth I'll also link. The Bargello needlepoint, I kind of just designed every single piece. I created the bookmark, so there's not really a tutorial, but I do have videos that kind of show the whole process, so I'll link those down below too. But yeah, I'm happy with how colorful everything is. That makes me very happy, and I'm looking forward to May. Hopefully these dragons will have better bodies. Hopefully I'll have more dishcloths ready to go. Hopefully I will have some larger dragons too. So, and then work on some unicorns. That's what I don't have. I did work on a couple of unicorn bodies too. They're all limbs right now, so it's not very exciting, but I have 4 of them. So I will show those once I get some more unicorns going, and we'll do a full unicorn display. I forgot about those. Yay, okay. And I am working on a vlog. That's one thing I need to focus on this next month, is to try to find out a way that I can keep these project wrap-up videos happening and vlogging without it feeling like a repetitive, you're just seeing the same thing over and over again. So that's what I'm working on next. So stay tuned if you like vloggy videos over the project recap videos, or if you just like more content. I read a bunch of books too, but I'm not gonna share them here because I feel like between the 2 months, they're all kind of blurred together. Highlights, I'm loving Thursday Next by Jasper Ford series, so good. I'm loving the Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett, so good. And I'm really loving All Creatures Great and Small by James Herriot. So good. I'm listening to them all. Actually, no, I'm not listening to them all on me, but anyways, I'm not gonna talk about books here. If you're curious about what I'm reading, definitely check out the Stitch Pages book club over on Instagram. Also feel free to follow me on my crafty journey on Emily on a Whim on Instagram. So awesome, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, whether it's morning, night, whatever, wherever, whenever you're watching this. Thank you so much for all the subscribers. Love you guys so much. Take care.